Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we had some issues with the Twitch chatting today. I saw one streamer just completely back off because of it. Yeah. I wasn't even going to come on until it did work. So... I'm trying to get one of these. One more. So, as far as this game goes, every time you leave battle, everyone gets their health restored. But only the human gets the MP back after a fight. The encounter thing is a bit broken. Sometimes you get an ambush even though you're not supposed to. Alrighty, enjoy. Yeah, I'm not even trying to level grind. I just want that one Anima. Sonic Boom. Did you hear that? Huh? I don't hear anything. Something stinks around here. An earthquake? I don't think this is just an ordinary earthquake. The ground is just shaking. It's like the earth is screaming. Master Klaus, it isn't safe here. We must get clear of... Hey, it's getting stronger. I don't like this, you guys. Ah! Looks like it finally stopped. I'm glad it's over, but what on earth was that? Hey, look at the dungeon. It's different from before. With such a radical change, I bet all the paths we found so far are all messed up. What are we gonna do now? Unfortunately, I haven't the faintest idea of why this all happened. I think we should call it a day and report back to Lord Archmage. I was right. Klaus, I'm relieved to see you've returned. I received reports stating that the situation in the forest took a sudden turn. Thank goodness you made it out. Lord Archmage, what exactly happened out there? The earth is rent open. The nature and living things are corrupted and turned aberrant. This is likely the phenomenon we call a collapse. So what caused it? Well, we are yet uncertain. Perhaps it is the work of whoever or whatever it was that trapped us in this city. Or perhaps it's simply nature taking its course. Unfortunately, we haven't the faintest clue. However, Lord Archmage, if you have any leads at all, even just a hunch, I cannot fathom what could be causing this collapses. But there is a theory as to how we might revert them. Could such a thing truly be possible? Possible, yes. Proven, no. It is mere conjecture at this time, and even if it were confirmed as a fact, I cannot be sure to what degree the collapse can be reversed. You're probably right, but if there's even the smallest chance that it'll help, then it's worth a shot. Perhaps you're right. The theory posits that collapsed dungeons can be regenerated, restored through the vanquishing of monsters. Beating up monsters can make the dungeons better, so says the theory. The assumption is that these collapses are caused by arcane energy of the land falling out of balance. Therefore, if we are able to channel the energy from defeated monsters back into the earth, the balance could be restored and dungeons healed. That theory might just hold up. If the collapses are caused by magic, then magic might be the only way to reverse them. Of course, engaging with powerful monsters in order to obtain said energy is a treacherous task of its own. I wouldn't have you expose yourself needlessly to further danger. The collapses continue to threaten our people, but we must not lose sight of our true objective, to find a way to the outside. All else is secondary to that. Right. Searches for a way out. Investigate, and if we can take care of some monsters along the way, then all the better. Precisely, I could ask no more of you. To that end, I hereby order you unto you the investigation of Larian Forest and its deviations following the collapse. But first you must rest. To set forth again so soon after returning from an expedition is to court the perils of fatigue. Return to your home and rest your weary bodies. I shall dispatch others ahead of you into the forest. Do not act so hastily as to leave your caution behind. Understood, Lord Archmage. Oh, and Klaus? I managed to dig up those old research materials I mentioned when we last spoke. The method of supplementing the fusion between homunculi and the monster's souls with additional regions. This should allow your companions to attain even greater power. So then, using materials other than monster souls, the essence of new regions will further enhance the resulting fusion. Precisely, you might consider them to be a catalyst of sorts. Also, anything can be a catalyst. There is no need for it to be particularly rare or special. You might use mundane materials from everyday life, or those you obtain in the dungeons, but each will have its own unique effect as a catalyst. That's wonderful. This should allow us to be of even greater aid to Master Klaus. All manner of materials should find their way into your possession as you've investigated the dungeons. Ingredients for meals, regions for potions, organic materials from the monsters you slay. I suspect you could even use items available at the market as catalysts. Beware, however, that this method requires a toll of sorts. What kind of toll? When adding a catalyst to your fusions, the volume of arcane energy that is required for the process will increase. In order to make up the difference, you will need to use mana stones. Mana stones. You use those as currency in the city, don't you? So you're saying if we want to use catalysts to get stronger, it'll cost us. Mana stones are crystals of pure magic, so you can imagine why they have value in our society. It is not uncommon for performing certain kinds of magic requires the use of mana stones. As for fusion, if you are able to spare the mana stones, I believe the results will be well worth the cost. You cannot